The questions you ask in your sales consultation calls can absolutely make or break whether or not you're going to be able to seal this deal and earn somebody's business. And there are two types of questions that you should have set up ahead of time, ready to be asking your prospects. The first are what I call the right fit questions. And the purpose behind the right fit questions is for you to identify, are you talking to somebody who is going to be a good fit for what it is that you offer? So in sales, I always say, like, you want to set yourself up and to be ready with these three things. One, are you talking to somebody who has a problem or a need for what it is that you offer? Do you have a solution that meets that need and solves that problem? And then three, do you have permission to put it in front of them? So these right fit questions help you identify, yes, I'm talking to an ideal client. These are questions, and there's a list of these, and I have a whole training on them. But they're questions like, what's important to you when you're thinking about working with a sales coach, for instance, which is what I do? Or what is your criteria that you'll be using when you're making a decision about who you're going to hire when they're looking at multiple vendors? Those are your right fit questions. And then the second type of questions are what I call your expertise questions. These are questions that actually plant seeds that they are talking to an expert, somebody who is going to be the right person for them to choose to hire, the person they're going to want to give their money to. So instead of spending a lot of your time on a consultation call, going into what I call convince mode of trying to convince people that you are so great at who you are and what you've done and all the things you've accomplished, you can actually establish your expertise by asking really smart, crafted questions that are specific to your unique advantages and your unique benefits that clients get when they hire you. So being ready with your expertise questions, instead of you feeling like, oh, I'm always trying to convince people to hire me and I'm spending a lot of time talking about how great I am, I'm actually planting a seed through the questions that I ask. So here's an example, very specific to my business. These questions are specific to your business, and I do have a training that speaks to how to craft these. But for instance, one of the things I'm known for teaching is how to create curiosity when you're talking about your product or service. So instead of saying to somebody, oh, one of the things I'm known for is XYZ, I actually instead say, are you able to create curiosity when you're talking about your product or service? Because that plants the seed that they're talking to somebody who can possibly help them with that. And if they didn't even know they were supposed to be creating curiosity, well, now they're even more intrigued to want to hear about how to work with that person. So, being ready with your two types of questions and having your set list of questions ready to go can make or break the deal. So, I want you to make the deal. And the way to do that is to be ready with your right questions and with your expertise questions. And I'm Nikki Rausch, Sales Maven. And if you need some more help with coming up with your right questions, check out in the link below of how to get some further help with that. I am wishing you continued success. Take care. Thanks for being here.